Hey guys, this is Denise of Whitmore Reads, and I just wanted to show you a couple of books that I listened to in my car via CD, because yeah, my car still has a CD player in it. I know you new folks that have cars in the 2020 whatevers don't have CDs anymore, or maybe you do, whatever. I read Tessa Bailey, or listened to, same. Dream Girl drama, as well as Summer in the City. Which one did I like the most? So I listened to this one first, and this was about a hockey player, and his name was Sig, and the girl's name was it Chloe? I don't know. Yeah, Chloe Clifford. Okay, so Chloe is typical, very girly girl, and Sig is a hockey player. This was low-key porno. First and foremost, some of it I was like, okay, let's skip through that, because it was a bit much on the spicy side. So I know a lot of people that read romance talk about whether the spice level is for them or not. So this was not mid-spice, this was hot spice, meaning it was too spicy for some. And sometimes when you're listening to somebody read it, it's even worse, because when you're reading it with your own eyes, you can kind of go, okay. But when somebody's telling you this, it's like they're talking very bad to you, or dirty to you, or rude to you, or just all kind of stuff to you, or just being just sickening and just weird. Okay, so anyway, I like the narrator for the guy, and he was really good to listen to, but the girl was so freaking annoying. And I'm sorry, but not really, because it's just what I think. Let me see who read the book, because I do like to listen to a narrator over and over. So it was performed by Callie Dalton. I'm sorry, Callie Dalton, but nah. Please don't. I don't ever want to listen to another book that's read by her. And it was just kind of weird to listen to her voice. And Teddy Hamilton is the male narrator, and he was good. And even, you know how they go back and forth, of course, during dialogue. The girl's doing the girl and guy part when the girl is speaking, and the guy's doing the same when he's speaking. He could have done this whole book by himself, and I could still visualize her, Callie Clifford, in this book. So I gave this a 2 stars because first of all, it was porn. It was like not even soft porn. It was pretty spicy. Spice level, if you rating it like you rate a book, 1 through 4 stars, this was spice level 4, story level 1.5, 2. I gave it 2 on Goodreads. And Tessa Bailey is the writer, and no, I don't want to read anything else by her or listen to anything else. And I picked them up for like just some fun reads to listen to, or because I like watching Christmas romance movies, and I will watch them all year round. And this Christmas being one of my very favorite ones. That's a Christmas family drama. I love those type of movies, and the Vivica Fox movies that come on, the Hallmark movies that come on. So I love those type of things when I'm just trying to want something light and don't want to delve into something hardcore, like the nonfiction books that I'm reading about Hitler's Follies and the Diary of My Best Friend Anne Frank, or My Friend Anne Frank. So yeah, and Becoming Hitler, and what else? It's a lot. So I just kind of wanted some light reads on the way to work, since now I'm driving very far. So I'm in the car for about sometimes 3 hours in one day. So I finished that one, and then I just finished this one today, and it only took me about maybe 3 or 4 days to listen to. So every time I got in my car going to work and coming home from work, I'm listening to this one. Now I like this one a lot better. It was one narrator. Her name is, let's see here, performed by Diane Guerrero. Now, one thing I do kind of wish I could have sped it up a little bit, but she's trying to read, obviously, and she's got this kind of husky type of girly voice, and she's a writer, and the guy is a billionaire. That's the worst part of this story, is the fact that they talked about money all the time. She's got money issues because she doesn't want him buying her everything, and he's shutting down restaurants and doing this, that, and the third for her, and she wants to earn her own way, and she's an anonymous screenplay writer, and movies are out, but nobody knows that she's written it because she doesn't want to be known and famous like that. And then he wants to date her for a whole summer. He's this billionaire tech guy, what have you, and he's really a good person, but he just is so used to people wanting his money that he kind of thinks he can buy her, because that's what he's probably thinking she's expecting. But he really is into her, and she's into him, and it comes out in such a really good way. And so I liked this one a lot better. I would give this one 3 stars. The sex was there, but learning from this one, I didn't want to go CD after CD and, you know, chapter after chapter, because like they would get it on, and you're like, even if you skip forward, like they're still getting on. Like, did I miss anything? You know, trying to fast forward. No, they're still doing it. So when it got to this one, one thing I liked about this particular romance is they waited. They didn't just hop on into it. I mean, they waited for a while. They were, you know, fake dating for a while, and then they were getting to know each other for a really long time, and it was just really cool. So about time they got into the spice, the spice level was probably a 4 like that one, but something about it was different to me. And I will say this, there's something about when they're explaining what a guy is doing to a girl. Yeah, I don't like those parts. It's literally like watching a porno with your, like, you know, looking through your eyes like that. There's just certain things that you don't need to say. Like, who started this? Who started this, putting this into that and that into this and riding this out and didn't, I mean, it's just too explicit. So I would say you young mothers or older mothers or whatever, if you've got teenage daughters, granddaughters, that are all into these cute fluffy covers, and they go, oh, it's just a cute little romantic tale. You know, they're teenagers in love. No, he ain't got no beard in this picture, but he's a whole grown behind man, and she's a whole grown behind woman, and it's cute, and it's, you know, it's to draw the attention of the young ladies, but don't let the young ladies be teenagers and younger, because this is not for them. Cutesy, cutesy, cutesy covers, but it's not for, this is not even for young adults. These are not young adult romance books. These are grown behind women books who have indulged in watching some porn, reading porn a lot, or very just nothing will surprise them. I'm 60 and I'm like, nah, that's I would not want my granddaughters. I wouldn't want my daughter Tasha and me talking about the spice in this book. It's too much. But in both books actually. But there was something better about this particular book, because it wasn't just straight on, you know, they jumping into bed, he's got money, he's, you know, whatever. So it's cool. And she had a good backstory with her family, and he had a good backstory with his too. So I really liked that. And then there's this long distance romance type of thing happening. They were in the same city at one point. I don't want to tell you all about it, but I mean, it's romance. Okay, they were enemies to lovers. I guess that's the trope in this one. And they weren't really like enemies. It's just that she didn't care for something he said when they first initially met, and he's just who he is. And yeah, but you could tell he fell first. And anyway, those are the two. So a 2-star and a 3-star. And that second one was by Tessa Bailey. Oh no, Alex Astor. Sorry, did I say that? Pink and red and pink. Ugh, yeah. So I just grabbed those. Those were the two I grabbed after I had already checked out a lot of books from the library that day. And they were just, as I was exiting, I was like, oh, I got this long drive back and forth to work 5 days a week. I can start listening to some audiobooks. Because I took my Libby app off. I now have my Libby app back on, and I've got some books that I am listening to, and I won't bore you with that right now. But I do have a book that I gave away, and my niece in Kansas City has it, and it's, I forget her name, but I'm going to go ahead and pull that up while I show you guys what I'm currently reading and getting ready to finish. Another graphic novel. Oh, update on this one first. Another graphic novel. This is from the library. Check out The Golden Voice, and I am on the, let's see here, page 43. Freaking beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, y'all, this is really beautiful. And yes, I did move my bookshelves. I am still in my dining room. If you saw the pictures, I took all my shelves except for one, and that's a deeper, wider one, so it's double stacked and stacked on the floor, stacked on the top. It's a lot. And so that one is in a nice, neat place. I got all the books on the shelf. Actually, that's a lie. I got all the books that could fit on that shelf. And then I still have some in my drawer. I still have some on a smaller table, a night table, another night table, and another night table. So I have my two turquoise tables that I had in here. They had a lot of books years ago. They used to be brown. If you've watched this channel, you've probably seen them years and years ago. About 12 years probably. And so I painted them turquoise, and they've been in my living room. And I didn't have books on them except for maybe 5 or 6. Okay. And now they're in there, and they're going to hold all the books that didn't fit on the shelves. Because I didn't pack these to the hilt and to the nines like I usually do. Because I had painted the background of that particular bookshelf. And can you see it? Well, you probably saw it before. But anyway, the backdrop of that white that you see, those shapes, I painted that one. The other two bookshelves that I had that are tall like that, of course, there's that other tall one over there. That one's not painted. That's the newest one. The other two I gave to Stevie at Stephen Massey in Rice Community Center in Topeka, Kansas, my hometown, which he officially made my books that I donated, and the shelves and the chairs and all that good stuff, as an official library under my mother's name, the Whitmore Library. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so anyway, and so I didn't want to stack in these too tight because it is in my living room, and it looks so good. I'm so glad. I'm so used to having books in my living room and dining room area that I was like, I don't want that this time. I want them all in my room. I don't want to walk in the house and first thing I see is books. I want them all back in the room. And here they are. So all 4 of them, 2 smaller ones and 2 taller ones. And the other one that I painted, what I was going to say is, when we moved, I left that one. And somebody else got it. So basically donated that one too. So 3 tall shelves donated. And in the past, I had 2 tall white ones. Those I donated. So I've gotten rid of a lot of shelves, but that one in my bedroom, I got to comb through those books, y'all. So another thing that I did out here is I bought a lot of books out here. I bought my top shelf people. Not all of my top shelf people, because a lot of books are back there. Still top shelf. So I got my Toni Morrison, my Alice Walker, my Richard Wright, my James Baldwin, my Percival Everett is in there. I think I got 1 or 2 Percival Everetts in here because he's got a whole shelf back there. I was like, I am not moving any more books. So James is out there for the Oscar Award winner, the Pulitzer Prize. James by Percival Everett is over there face front, so it's nice so I can see it, so it's kind of tilted face front. And then just a lot, my Amos Oz books, Mandela, Muhammad Ali collection, Gil Scott-Heron, and Gloria Naylor. Jamaica Kincaid got her own shelf, along with just a lot. Walter Mosley's out here, not all of them because some of them are still back in there, and Tananarive Due, just a lot. Malcolm X, there's all kind of books out here. Marlon James is out here. So anyway, loads of books still back there, and they are double and triple, and then on tables and end tables. So I'm gonna decide to paint my white end table back there and put it maybe under that black and white painting. I think that would look nice over there, but I kind of like that space over there with nothing behind the chair. So we'll talk about that later. Anyway, I am reading this, and the reason why I put it down is because it got lost in a sea of books. But I'm really enjoying this, and just the artwork alone, it's almost like it's criminal to have this in a book because it's so freaking good, and the art, and even like when somebody's good looking, I mean, she made these people just a few lines. Is it a she? Anyway, who did this book? Gregory Cahill and Kat Bowman, The Golden Voice. And just, let me show you this guy. He's good looking. Like, look at that one. Just a few lines on his face, and he's good looking. And there's another picture of another guy, and he's beautiful. The lady is beautiful. Like, she's going to sing at this record company. Look at him smoking a cigarette. I mean, this is just beautiful. The palette, again, what did I say it was? It's beautiful. Freaking beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a close-up. But like, look at the expressions on her face. They're so good. So good. And it's just gorgeous. And one of the singers for the radio station is kind of jealous. There he is. He's good looking too. Right there. You see that? Okay. So let me put this bookmark, and I found this years ago in an old book. It's leather. You see that? It's got the little fringe. They just basically cut the leather. And what does it say? It doesn't say anything. It's just like a crest on there, like some British crest design with the gold and the red and blue. Pretty cool. I found it in one of my books that I got years ago. So this one, I took this one to work today, so I just started it, and I'm already almost done. Look at where I'm at. So I only got this much to go. Right? So I'm on page 170, and there's minimal writing because it is a graphic novel. Let me see how many pages. Like almost 300 pages, you guys. Oh, the thank yous start on 296, so the last page is 290. So again, not all pages have words, but this is really cute. This makes me want to finish my graphic novel, and that's another reason why I am checking out a lot of graphic novels, because number one, the art, as I'm an artist and I do love to write, and I am in love with the graphic novel book that I started, and I'm telling you, I gotta finish it because this is all of these graphic novels that I've been checking out recently.